The anti-ICE protests are intensifying in the United States after back-to-back shooting incidents involving U.S. federal agents. In the latest, 2 people were shot and then wounded by Border Patrol agents in Portland, and this comes after a woman was in fact gunned down by an ICE agent in Minneapolis. The White House maintains that the law enforcement acted as per protocol, but state leaders and activists are demanding accountability. The crowds filled the streets in Minneapolis and Portland overnight. The protesters chanted anti-ICE slogans and confronted the heavily armed federal officers. The pepper balls and tear gas were used to try and push the crowds back. Several arrests have been made by the American forces, and the demonstrations are also spreading nationwide.
No justice, no peace. We want ICE out now. ICE out now. ICE out now. ICE.
New York to Washington to California to Texas and Georgia.
What do we do? Are we going to be intimidated? And we will continue to.
I feel like we're at a turning point. I can't say it enough, but you know, things have got to change. But we're coming together, and if any place, it's going to be Minnesota, or like, get out of here. We don't want you. You have no right to be here. You're destroying our communities. Just leave.
It has also reacted to the deadly shooting. The Ministry of External Affairs says that they are closely following the developments as they are concerned for a large Indian community in the United States, including students and professionals.
We are closely following the developments in and around Minneapolis shooting. We are concerned as we have a large Indian diaspora or Indian community, a large Indian community in the United States, including a large number of students. We also have a large number of professionals and other people, so naturally it's a matter of concern for us.
Now, the unrest was triggered by the fatal shooting of a 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good. She was shot by an ICE agent during an immigration operation in Minneapolis from point-blank range. This is how it unfolded. The federal officials say that the lady tried to drive away, claiming her car blocked the agents and posed a threat. They say that the officer acted in self-defense. The Vice President J.D. Vance doubled down on self-defense, saying that the death of the woman was a tragedy of her own making. But Minnesota officials dispute the account. Video footage reviewed by the lawmakers appears to clearly contradict the claims that the Trump administration and his officials are making. Minnesota's Democratic Governor Tim Walz has called the protest to be patriotic. He has demanded for state participation in the investigation, but federal authorities have reversed course, blocking state investigators and taking sole control of the probe. The J.D. Vance called the Minnesota Governor Tim Walz a complete joke. And just a day later in Portland, the Border Patrol agents shot and wounded a man and a woman during what the authorities called was a targeted vehicle stop. The Department of Homeland Security claimed that the driver tried to run the agents over, and it said that an officer fired a defensive shot. The local police say that they are not involved, and the FBI is now leading the investigation. The Trump administration says that officers are facing rising threats and are enforcing the law under some dangerous conditions. The larger picture is that some critics are arguing federal agents are using excessive force, and they're calling it an aggressive immigration crackdown with investigations ongoing and protests growing. America's immigration debate is once again spilling onto the streets, raising fear and questions amongst the people there. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.